All right, hello everybody. How's everybody doing? You guys doing all right? Man, I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. It's been kind of a crazy week. If you don't pay attention to current events, you may not even have any idea what's going on in the world this week, and it's been absolutely insane. And you know, I'm gonna start things a little bit differently than I normally do. We'll get to everything normal here in just a few minutes, but these are not normal times we're living in, and so I don't want to ramble on for an hour about this. So I've prepared something that I wrote out, just a brief thing I want to say. If you're a younger audience member, please just turn off the stream for about 5 minutes or so and then come back. I just want to be sensitive to the fact that this topic that I'm about to share about might not be for everybody's ears. So if you're a younger audience member, just kind of close out your browser, close out the YouTube app, whatever you're watching on for a few minutes, and then we'll be done. And we'll be on to Minecraft. So normally I like to keep things like lighthearted, and that will continue to be the case. But in light of current events, I felt like tonight would be a good night to share what's on my heart with all of you. Many content creators, especially in the gaming space, the Minecraft space, have a don't talk about this policy. No politics, no controversial topics. And honestly, that's kind of the stance I've held for a long time. And while I can respect that and have agreed with it for the most part, I feel like it's time to press in and not ignore what's going on in the world. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there's a man named Charlie Kirk, and he had a quote that said something like this: the moment that people stop talking is the moment that violence begins. And we saw that played out this week. So with that said, if you follow me over on Twitter, over on X, you probably have seen that I had a really hard time dealing with the assassination of Charlie Kirk. And I posted some really raw and honest and in the moment thoughts about what went down last week. And I had a really hard time with it. Regardless of how you feel about his politics or the things that he had to say, what happened to him was evil. And there's no other way to say it. His wife, Erica, and his 2 children are now without a husband and without a father. And to be honest, many of the responses I saw on the internet last week made me so angry, and they caused me a lot of sadness. I just sat at my computer Wednesday and Thursday night last week, just crippled. I could not work on Minecraft. I could not find anything within me that wanted to do that. I just sat at my computer scrolling and mourning for his family, mourning for the people that have such hate in their hearts that they would celebrate the death of a man that they didn't even know. So that reminds me of another man who lived around 2,000 years ago. His name was Jesus. When Jesus was crucified, he was mocked, he was laughed at the same way that we just saw this week. His death was celebrated, all while the people who knew him best mourned, or they scattered and ran in fear for what might happen to them because they followed this man named Jesus. And bringing that to modern days, Charlie had a huge impact, not just on the United States, but globally, because of one thing, because of his desire to speak the truth and share Jesus with people. That was mission number 1. So what does that have to do with me? Well, for the longest time, I have, like I said, I've shied away from the difficult topics, the things that were difficult to talk about for one reason or another, for fear of not having a good response to a question, fear of someone ridiculing what I believe, fear of whatever. It's all fear of man, right? So something happened, and something about what happened this last week has given me a fresh perspective, and that perspective is that life is short. And I rarely talk with any of you about the most important relationship I have in the world. So I want all of you to know that regardless of how you feel about last week, regardless of how you feel about politics or morality or where you stand on certain things, I just want you to know that I love you, and that comes from a heart that loves Jesus. We may not agree on these things. We may not agree on anything, but that doesn't change anything for me. I'm thankful to know each and every one of you. And if you don't know Jesus, you've never gone to a church, dude, I'd love to talk to you about that anytime. Send me a DM. It doesn't have to be in the Discord channels. It can be in a direct message. I'll answer. Or if you're having a rough day, send me a direct message. Or if you need encouragement, send me a direct message. It doesn't matter to me. Just, it's open. Talk to me. I'm happy to do that. So all in all, I'm done sitting on the fence. Minecraft is still going to be the main thing on my channel, right? I'm not quitting the game. We're not turning this into a church service. We're not having a sermon every week. But there is a verse in the New Testament that I like to recall. on a regular basis, and it says this. It says, whether you eat or drink or whatever you do, do it all for the glory of God. And if I want to put that into like my own Minecrafty spin, we could put it like this. Whether we mine or we craft or whatever you do, do it all for the glory of God. And that's what I want to do on this channel. I want to be creative. I want to just share my heart with people through the things that I create. And I'm going to be more vocal about that. I'm going to be more open about that. So, yeah, I'm not going to shy away from the difficult things. We can't do that anymore. That day is over. So Charlie Kirk was silenced this week by hate. The message of courage remains. The mission remains the same. Jesus' voice elevated over it all by the way that we can love each other, right? So yeah, I love you guys. I'm thankful that you're here. That's all I want to say about it for now. I appreciate you guys. Even if you disagree with everything I just said, I'm still for you. Let's chat. Let's be honest about stuff, okay? So, let's get back to our norm. Let's say hello to everybody that's here. I'll stop choking up. Hello over on Twitch to Puggy. Hello to B Silver B, Daddy O Sims, Doombringer, Iron Knight, Jay Wolf, Trunga, and Zakastitch. Glad you guys are here. Appreciate you. And over on the YouTube side, hello to Rebel, Dark Matter, Metal Statistic, Allington, Papa Snuffy, and Psycho. I know there's many more than those that have chatted, so I'm not sure why you're not showing up on the user menu here. But hey, welcome to everybody. I appreciate you guys. You're all awesome. And let's talk about what we're gonna do tonight. Okay, we're still on track. I got a base to build. I got stuff to get done, dude. I got stuff to get done, and I have not started on the next video. Everything that happened last week just kind of derailed my plans. After the stream, I think, what did I stream on Monday? Did I stream on Monday night last week, or was it Sunday? I can't remember, but the night after, I spent a few hours doing what I'll show you here in a few minutes, just kind of continuing to work on setting the stage for what we're going to do for the rest of the base. And that's as far as I got. I did not get into any of the designing of the concrete factory, which we're going to be doing for the next video. That's hopefully going to happen this week. You know, all things considered, hopefully nothing else happens this week that derails my plans. We'll see. We'll see. I streamed last Monday. Okay, that's what I thought. So yeah, Tuesday night I worked on some terraforming stuff, and then Wednesday and Thursday night we already talked about that, about what I was doing that night. And then Friday night we were out hanging out with some friends, and Saturday was busy, Sunday was busy. It was an insanely busy week. So let's jump into the game. And I don't know if you guys have heard, but Minecraft is getting kind of a significant update. I don't know when. And this I think it only applies to Windows Edition, because it is a performance update, and I think it's going to be huge. Like right now, this is okay. There's not a whole lot of lag, but because I've got my camera going, and oh no, stop it. Oh yep, see, there's some lagginess, some frame droppage. I have heard that partially that's because of vibrant visuals. I have heard that, I don't know if it's going to be with the copper drop or the next update after that, but they are redoing how they do their file structure within Windows, which should give a massive performance increase to Bedrock Edition on Windows devices, which is what I play on. Again, I don't know when that's coming out. It's already in preview, and I have not tested it yet. But the video footage that I've seen, it's like night and day, dude. Like I'll be able to run, hopefully, vibrant visuals on max settings, and it won't even lag. So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. So speaking of updates, Minecraft Live is coming on, what is it, September 27th? September 27th. That is just a week from Saturday. And you may or may not know, I'm pretty open about like some of the things in my personal life as well. My sons play football, and they have football games like pretty much right around the time that Minecraft Live is going on. And so I am 99.9% sure I will not be broadcasting the thing live, but I am going to do it on a delay later that evening. So I'm going to stay away from social media all day that day, and that way I can still be surprised about the new things that are coming. So if you are not able to watch it live at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, or whatever time that is that translate to your time zone, if you're not able to watch it live, then wait, hang out with me. I'll be reacting to it, and it'll be a lot of fun. What's up, JF Bird Blue? How you doing? It's this troublemaking streamer. It's awesome. How orange is my base? Not orange at all. Puggy's base, though. All the orange. Let me check on the gold supply. I don't think I have very much. Oh, gosh. Here, before I get more food, because I need more food, let's take a bird's eye view at what I've been doing. You might have already seen it. But I've been paving the way, flattening out the land, and not that we had to do any digging. I'm actually building all of this out. I'm leaving it all empty underneath. So one of the things that I want to try to tackle tonight is going through and torch spamming the underside of this area, because just look at it. It's going to be mob infested if it's not already. So I need to take care of that at some point tonight. This is the border of the base, and the wall is going to come up to the border, and this is just like a placeholder. These aren't going to be down this low. The wall is actually going to be up at ground level, and ground level, I think, is just going to be here, and I'm going to carry that all the way across until it meets up with the appropriate spaces, right? So it could very well come all the way to over here. So that's another thing I want to do tonight. So basically finishing the terrain, lighting the underside of this, and then I will be set to build whatever I want on this space and rapid blow through it as fast as possible, so that we can hopefully be done with this season by the end of 2025. That's an ambitious goal, because life, can come at you sometimes. And we're going to try to make it happen. We're going to try to make it happen. So that's what we're doing tonight after I get some more gold and get some more golden carrots. BluJay wonders why there is mob sounds in his base area, because he made a mob spawning area. It looks orange at night because of the vibrant visuals. Yeah, well, that is true. That is true. What am I looking for? I'm looking for my food box. That's my rocket box. That's a bunch of dirt and stuff. That's redstone. Are you going to continue the next season in the same world? Possibly. Possibly. I want to say yes. Oh, sweet. I've already got some golden carrots. Let's toss these in here for now. We'll just go get to work. We'll go get to work. I want to say yes. And I've already mentioned this a couple of times now, but since this has been reverted back to a single-player world, I have pruned all the chunks over here that were previously built on that were not mine, so that I can make use of this space if I so choose to. So I have some fun ideas of what I could do with this area, but I have not fully committed on whether I want to do that or not. I mean, let's talk about that for a minute. What kind of Minecraft do you guys like to watch? Obviously, you're here watching me, so we can kind of like check off that checkbox a little bit. But more what I mean is when you're not watching me, which is primarily like the Bedrock guide, right? what types of Minecraft are you most into? Is it vanilla survival? Is it tutorials in a creative world? Is it modded? Does anybody here like modded Minecraft, or are you all like vanilla purists? Like, I've been a vanilla purist for a long time. I love vanilla, and I will continue to love vanilla and probably continue to record it. But there are some really great mods that have come out within the last couple of months. One of them is RLCraft. I've heard it's very fun and very difficult. I know there is Better on Bedrock, which has been around for longer than a couple of months, but also like gained a lot of popularity recently. If I were to make a modded series like that, is that something that interests people, or is it like, no, do vanilla and vanilla only? Is it that I watch T-Beers and Farlanders? Yes. Okay. Let's Play Survival is my favorite. Vanilla, I like vanilla best. Vanilla Survival is my #1 favorite style to watch. Big fan of mod fun to watch. Vanilla SMPs, mainly tutorials sometimes when I'm playing with new mechanics. Modded, Bedrock or Java. I dig modded. I like the survival world. Vanilla in the format Waddles does. So like the survival guide kind of stuff. You could come up post community poll. I could. I like redstone construction. Okay, so there's a lot of variety, right? I personally don't enjoy watching modded all that often, because most of the modded stuff is Java, right? And if we don't have it available to play on Bedrock Edition, I just kind of see it as a waste of time. Not everybody sees it that way, but I do. Like, I know Vault Hunters was big for a while. I know, like, the Create mod was big for a while. But those are, like, Java specific. And we can't play them, right? So I just never got into it because I'm like, I'm never going to be able to play it, so why watch it, you know? But things like RLCraft and Better on Bedrock, I have yet to watch them because I've just been watching vanilla, but I could probably enjoy it. Personally, I'm more of a vanilla purist, but not entirely opposed to gently modded. Not a fan of constant, vibrant visuals, but that's me and my old eyes. Fair enough. I also like sky maps, one block, lucky block. Okay. Vanilla purist, I like some mods, actions and stuff, but mostly vanilla. I tend to watch mostly vanilla. Yeah, I think honestly that's a lot of the Bedrock Edition community. A lot of Bedrock people like really enjoy vanilla and don't branch too far outside of that. I think that's gonna change as more mods like Better on Bedrock and RLCraft gain some exposure on the marketplace. The more people that try them, the more people are gonna want to watch that kind of content. But we haven't had that kind of content for quite a long time. It's just now coming. So, all right, well, that kind of gives me a good idea of where, like, the heartbeat of this particular community is. It's definitely a small, you know, sample size of the wider Bedrock community, but it's good information to know and a good place to start. So, honestly, to like bring it back full circle, I don't know what is coming after this. I would like to say that I know, but I have no idea. If I stick to my vanilla plans, it will definitely be in this world. We'll do vanilla in this world, and it will not be the Bedrock Guide. Even though this has been the Bedrock Guide world, the Bedrock Guide is done on my channel indefinitely, probably permanently, once this season is over. And I've already kind of started transitioning away from that style into more of a let's play, like conversational kind of thing. But that's where things are at. Mods give me the same feeling as creative mode. Feels like it ruins the game. I don't know that it feels like it ruins the game to me, but it's definitely like you got a lot of people either love it or hate it, you know? It's hard to find somebody who's like in between on mods. Bird Blue, thank you so much for the bird seed. I appreciate that. Oh, something else I wanted to mention tonight. I have not had a chance to update my descriptions or my my bots, but I've had a new opportunity come up within the last week as well, and that was announced to my Discord server tonight. If you are a YouTube member on the paid tiers, I have been offered a partnership with Sparked Host. And if you don't know what Sparked Host is, it is a Minecraft gaming server service where you can host your own Minecraft worlds and multiplayer servers and things like that. Very, very similar to Nodecraft, which Nodecraft I've been a partner with for, oh gosh, it's been probably four years, if not more. And they've been awesome, like absolutely awesome. Have been thankful for the Nodecraft partnership and will always recommend them without question. Amazing service, great response time when you have an issue, like just so good. So Nodecraft has been awesome, and I've got this new opportunity with Sparked Host, and I've shifted my member server, the Nest, over to Sparked Host, effective tonight. And we've got some like working out to do on some things. I have a bot that's in place that will auto allow list people based on your YouTube members role. So what that means is the opportunity for gifted memberships for people who are gifted a membership is a lot easier to keep track of if you want to play on the world. Before, it would be like, I wouldn't really advertise it all that much because it's kind of hard to keep track of who's who belongs on the server, who's a paid member, who got gifted a membership and didn't renew it. Like, it's hard to keep track of. So I didn't really talk about that all that much. But with the auto allow listing bot that I created this week, all of that's going to be so much easier now, and if you want to be a part of it, either join the memberships or hope that somebody gifts you a membership and you can play on the server for as long as that lasts. So I always hear Spark Toast. I'm not gonna lie, I heard it too when I first said it out loud tonight. I'm like, I gotta enunciate that more. It's not toast, it's host. So, yeah. So thank you so much to Sparked Host for the opportunity to partner with those guys. The biggest reason why I decided to make the switch is because they had API connectivity that they offer that was not offered at my current partnership with Nodecraft. And again, like, no issues with Nodecraft. They've been awesome, and we'll recommend them highly going forward. But just some added functionality from Sparked Host is just like huge, absolutely huge for like a community server that you want to manage, that you don't want to have to think about too much. What are the purple crowns besides people's names? I believe those are like ranks, top fans, XP. How is that earned? I don't know how that's earned. Is it by gifting memberships or joining memberships or super chatting? I don't know. That's my best guess. The other thing I wanted to say about moving over to Sparked Host and having an auto allow list bot in place, that gives me the opportunity to open that up to Twitch subscriptions as well. So I'm going to be heavily, like, not heavily pushing it, but heavily like advertising the fact that, hey, if you're over on Twitch and that's your platform of preference and you want to subscribe over there instead of YouTube, that is going to be an option going forward. There's still perks to YouTube that Twitch does not offer. For example, early access to videos whenever I get those out early. YouTube members get first dibs at watching the new content when it comes out. So that's going to be a thing for YouTube and not Twitch. But if you're just concerned about hanging out on our community servers, that's going to be available to Twitch members very soon. I also enjoy when someone does an occasional different thing from their norm as long as they return before long. Yeah. Yep. As I get into a groove, once this season is over, because that's like what I'm heavily pouring my time into, is getting this done. Once this season is over, I'm going to be doing a lot of creative content of like redstone R&D projects, doing crazy redstone stuff, out of the ordinary redstone stuff. We'll do some farms, but a lot of it's going to be like just wacky creations and stuff. Things that I wouldn't normally do in a survival world because it would take too long. And, you know, just an opportunity to do something different, something fun. And then beside the redstone creative world stuff, I'm going to be doing my survival content, whether that is over there or on another world, like hardcore or modded. I don't know yet. I got to think about it and decide. I know I've got a few months yet, but that's going to creep up real quick. Vanilla Bedrock survival adventures. You know what I really want to do, but I can't do because content creator. This mod right here, the FreeCam mod, huge for building, and I use it all the time, and I will not play without it. If I didn't have that on my world, I could do an achievement run. Because like right now I have, are these the achievements? Nope, that's support. Can you even see achievements from this menu? Hang on. Randall, thank you so much for gifting out 5 subscriptions over on YouTube. Anybody that got one, if you don't already have one, which I don't think you would if you got one, make sure you're in my Discord. You can join on the Nest for the next 30 days. It'd be great to have you. Achievements. Not there. Where the heck is it? Profile? Stats? Where are achievements? Oh, here. Here we go. How do I see the whole list? I don't know how to see the whole list. Does anybody know? It's not in there. Not in the marketplace. It's got to be in profile somewhere, right? Oh, here we go. There it is. So yeah, I've got 96 of 131 completed. 74%. I've got 26% of achievements incomplete. And I can't complete them as long as I'm using a mod that uses beta APIs. So, yeah, there you go. Yeah, there are some add-ons, like if you just do normal add-ons that don't require beta APIs to be enabled, you can do achievements now, but because the FreeCam mod uses beta APIs, it disables it. I've tried, and I asked the creator of the pack, is this fixable? Is there any way around this? Nope. Unfortunately, no. you're on a server, just turn achievements back on. It doesn't work that way. It takes the world file and it looks at the data in the world file and it says, has such and such been turned on? If so, immediately disable achievements. So if I went into like the server properties and stuff and turned it on, it would like read the world file and see, oh, you've got a mod that requires this. Okay, no 2 achievements for you. It would just automatically turn it back off. Been watching a lot of Jazzy Red videos, some crazy redstone builds. I don't even know who that is. I'm gonna have to check them out. Like I've been on a hunt, dude. I've been on a hunt the last month, just looking for new creators to be excited about and support. Because I've been in such kind of like a silo the last several years, and that's honestly my own fault. I haven't branched out and been a part of any other communities, really. And I've been like reconnecting with some people on Truly Bedrock and their streams and, you know, trying to just hang out and enjoy their content. And same thing with Farlands. I've been over watching some of their stuff. It's been fun. It's been fun to like watch what other people do in Minecraft that are not Java players, because that's like typically been my go-to. It's like, oh, watch Mumbo, watch B-dubs, maybe occasionally watch somebody else. But like there's a lot of great Bedrock creators out there that just you gotta do the searching. Are we just terraforming here, or will this be a new farm? We're just terraforming for the moment. The goal is to create a concrete factory. And that concrete factory is going to go probably like where these trees are, right here. Ish. Depends on how big it is. I'm gonna have to see. I have an add-on in my world and I have achievements on. I know you can use add-ons, but like this specific one that allows me to do the camera stuff, unless there's another camera add-on that I don't know about that doesn't require beta APIs, I'm never gonna be able to use achievements as long as I want like camera shots and stuff, or ability to like jump up without using creative mode or spectator mode and look at my builds and get perspective and stuff. So there is, however, a new replay mod being developed right now for Bedrock Edition. I stumbled across a channel. I'm trying to remember the guy's name. I've got it bookmarked, but I ran across this channel just by random chance last week. And this dude, oh my gosh, it's going to be revolutionary. It's going to be revolutionary. From what I have seen so far on this new replay mod for Bedrock Edition, it's got a timeline feature. My camera keeps like slumping down or slumping up. I'm trying to get it to like stay put. There we go. It's got like a timeline feature so you can edit like a video. It saves it as a separate file, so you don't have to like ruin your world file. It'll just like drop it into a file on your home screen. It allows you, I think, to export it once it's done. Like, it's going to be a full replay mod for Bedrock Edition. I'm so excited about it. Ah! So I don't forget it. The redstone person that I just said a few minutes ago that I should check out. I've already forgotten who it was. Can somebody like either direct message that to me or put it on a channel in Discord, like community content or something, and tag me? Just be like, hey, check this channel out. Skyfarlands have achievements on, right? But you guys don't have like the free cam add-on on there, do you? BluJay would never forget what he said just 20 seconds ago. Never. Never. We have a bunch of packs. We do, but not the one you have? Oh! But it allows you to have add-ons? Or not add-ons, achievements? We're gonna have to talk. We're gonna have to talk. How far am I taking this terraforming? Like, until it meets up with the land. Now, we're only going to build the city to here. So we're already done with the terraforming for the city. Like, we have all the space we need now. I won't need anything beyond this. And honestly, a lot of this is probably going to be filler builds that don't have a purpose. Just like little houses and stuff. There's a camera one, and there's the spectator that gives a fletching table purpose. Oh. So, you know, when Mojang inevitably announces the fletching table is getting a function this year, you're going to have... That's going to be broken. I mean, that could be a good trade-off to do a different camera add-on for the purpose of having achievements turned on. I do like the fact that this one allows me to crouch and then, like, literally leave my body behind down there just to take a look at things and then immediately go right back to where I was. DM sent. Thank you, Puggy. Yeah, if you guys like know of any creative add-ons or add-ons that would aid in the creation process, utility add-ons, things like that that I don't know about, I would love, absolutely love to hear about them. Always looking for more like good things. Like this, for example. Check this out. If I, well, this is going to be a bad example because I don't really have any more dirt. Let's go get some more dirt. Should check to see if Cubfan has an updated count for how many days the fletching table has gone without a function. So check this out. I've got a shulker box full of dirt, right? And I discovered this app and then shared it with Puggy and was like, dude, Puggy, you got to check this out. It totally happened that way. You can take dirt. I'm just kidding. Puggy shared it with me, and he's going to kill me for saying that. You can take dirt and be like, dirt, look at that. all the dirt from here goes into my inventory. Or I can be like, hey, dirt, go into there. Or wait. No, that's just like... I'm wrong. That's like inventory, right? Anything from the inventory here, fill a slot. Anything from the inventory here, except for the hotbar, fill a slot. This is the filter. So like if I click on this, it's just dirt. It's just dirt that goes back and forth. Isn't that crazy? Like that's such a huge like utility thing. That's what I'm talking about. If you guys know of more add-ons like that, hit me up with them. And that's not even an add-on. It's not even an add-on. It's a resource pack. It's like a texture pack. I don't know how. I don't have any idea how. But it's crazy cool. Okay, is that better? I do believe it is. Oh man, that's gonna be fun. Welcome, only took you a year to add it. Puggy, please, can you inform S. Fisher what this add-on is called? Because I already forgot. And remind me, because it would be good to advertise it. Puggy, I'm waiting on you. Puggy. Puggy! Let's go get a bed. Let's bring it over here so I don't have to keep going over here. Looking now. Okay. Thanks, Puggy. Puggy, you're supposed to know! Let's go out a few blocks, because I feel like this is more productive when I do it this way. Oh, I love that. Like the sunrise over the mountain with the fog and stuff. Oh, so good. I want to make sure. I get it. I want to make sure you got the right name. Sure. Can I be transparent about something else as well? This is not like a heavy topic or anything. This is like just YouTube stuff. I'm not sure if it's still available. The creator was getting a lot of demands by entitled people and disappeared for a while. Oh gosh, don't you hate that? Like, just enjoy the thing that you have and don't be entitled. I know the pack's name, but who makes it? What's it called? Here's the other thing I'm curious about. So YouTube memberships and Twitch memberships, when I like reinstate doing stuff with those, are gonna have tiers, right? Just different tiers to them. And I'm kind of wondering what the next season of Minecraft for me is gonna look like with those tiers. Because I have found it like nearly impossible, because of the way that I've done things, to keep up with the coming and going of members, because not everybody stays around for like 300 months like Puggy and Little Red Hen and the other people who hold the world record for longest memberships, right? There are people that come and go, and I have a hard time keeping track and have just drug my feet to get that stupid storage room done where members' armor stands are supposed to go. And I'm either thinking about doing a simplified version of that going forward or finding a new thing. Easy item dump. Thank you, Puggy. That's what it's called. And I'm just like, I'm just trying to figure out what membership rewards are going to look like, because like it's like you get early access to videos and you get access to the servers, right? What beyond that? Because for a long time it's been name somewhere in the world, and I like the idea of that. It kind of like gives some ownership into the survival world we're currently playing on, but I've done a really horrible job at it, if I'm being completely transparent. What's up, Combi? How you doing? Welcome. Oh, I love easy item dump. Oh, dude, it's so good. It's so good. Puggy's like nagging at me because it took me a year to finally get to using it. You could do a community server or something. I do have one. I do. That is available to members and eventually will be available for Twitch subscribers as well. And I'm just trying to think of like what's another simplified version of what I wanted to do. And I'm still planning on doing, by the way. I'm still planning on getting as many of those armor stands in there as possible with the appropriate armor sets. The netherite might be a little bit hard to do. Thankfully, there's not too many of them. Where can one find easy item dump? I don't know. Puggy sent it to me. It works great. Just don't hit the inventory to trash instead of a filter to trash when throwing things into lava. Oh, no. I just did that a few minutes ago, not with this button, but with the chest when I was like transferring things to the shulker box to demonstrate how it worked. I'm like, oh, you click on this with the dirt and it transfers the dirt. Wait, why is my ender chest now in the shulker? Oh, that's not the filter button. That's the inventory button. So yeah, I would be the one to dump things into lava. 100%. 100%. Dude, I cannot wait for Minecraft Live. I know, like, I saw it again today. I saw somebody say it again today, and I don't know who it was. I can't remember who it was, and I'm not going to call him out and shout him out anyway, even if I did remember, because I'm not trying to, like, shame anybody. But I saw somebody today post on the thing, well, it doesn't even matter if you watch it at the time that it broadcasts, because it's not live anyway. I don't even care. Don't even care. Don't care that it's not live. Don't care that it's pre-recorded. Totally fine with that. I cannot wait to see what they have been working on, because the copper drop is coming out very soon. We know all of the things that are going to be in that, and I just want to know what's next. What's next? I don't see easy item dump on a marketplace. It's not on the marketplace. It's like a third-party add-on. When is it? I've seen folks mention it. It is on September 27th at 1 o'clock Eastern time, and I don't know time zones very well, so you'll have to translate that on your own. End update, eyeballs, laughy face. I think that's the joke, the running joke of every year, and I think that, like, this year has as good a shot as any, but I don't think it's going to happen. And the second that I say that is the second that they actually do it this year. So I'm going to eat my words. And I'll happily eat the words if they actually do it, because it would be great to have a new reason to go to the end. We'll see, though. We'll see. I happen to be bored, looking for something to watch on most Saturday afternoons. I'll be watching live. Excellent. Just don't spoil it for me, because I won't be there. I won't be there. I won't be able to watch it until, I don't know, probably 5 or 6 o'clock. My son's football game, I believe, is at like 3. It'll be over by 4-ish, I think, unless they change the schedule between now and then, which is a very high possibility that could happen. And if it's not over till 4, depending on where they play, it might take me a half an hour or so to get home, get settled. It'll probably be 6 o'clock or so before I can go live and watch it. I was listening to Corner Hard bring that up too about it being live and likely wouldn't be again. Honestly, that doesn't surprise me. It's like there's less, like, not to reiterate, surprises. There's less surprises when you do things pre-recorded. You can kind of control what is said and what happens. If somebody doesn't say something like clearly or in a way that they want to present their content, like it's fine. Like Nintendo Direct, everybody loves Nintendo Direct. Everybody's like, what's Nintendo gonna do next? What's the next Mario movie? Speaking of, that's coming out like right around my birthday in April next year. New Mario movie. Nintendo Direct is pre-recorded, and yet everybody loves it, and it has like come to expect that that's what Nintendo Direct is. And I think the same is the case for Minecraft Live. It's like we've been used to having a conference to go to with like booths and costume contests and live presentations and things like that, because that's how it started. But with like the COVID era, that just ended that quickly. And the format that they've adopted now, I like it. I think it works. As long as they share like valuable information, which, to be honest, a couple years ago, it was much more gimmicky than it was like sharing information about the next updates. Within the last year, the last two Minecraft lives, last September and this past March, have been spot on. Like, they'll do feature updates, they'll do developer interviews, like thought processes behind why they did a certain sound effect. Like, I love that kind of stuff, and I think that's what a good chunk of the community wants to hear from. Like, why are you making this game update? What's the thought process behind it? What can we expect? When's it coming out? That kind of stuff. People don't like change. This is true. He explained the reasons. Yeah, that and dead air moments and such. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I totally get it. I'm totally on board with it. I know not everybody is. And that's okay. We don't all have to agree. You know what I'd be curious about? And I think this has like less of a chance of happening than an end update announcement. I'd be interested to hear if they've already started production on a Minecraft sequel movie. And if they announce anything about that on the 27th. I highly doubt it. Considering the movie just came out this year. I'm pretty sure it was greenlit for a sequel. But like that was what, 4 months ago? Five months ago? Almost 6 months ago? There's no way they've already started. But who knows? Maybe they'll announce a sequel for the Minecraft movie. That'd be kind of cool. Another Minecraft movie, exactly. Kiergan wants concrete slabs and stairs. Kiergan is not alone in that. I have wanted concrete slabs and stairs for a very long time. I hope they finally do it. I really do. I want lava slabs and stairs. Oh my gosh. Just more ways for me to catch on fire. More ways to Anakin myself. Dirt and sand layers. Dude, I honestly feel like dirt layers could go either way for me. In theory, I like the idea. In practicality, I wonder if it would ruin some of the Minecraft charm of like the blocky terrain and make it too smooth. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that one. I have advocated for it before, but also I can see the other side of it. Terracotta stairs would be nice, yes, for terracotta roofs and stuff. Okay, well, at least slabs. I could get on board with like dirt slabs. And we kind of have them in form of mud. They don't match, but like technically you could do like dried mud slabs, I think, right? Obsidian slabs? Oh my gosh. We don't need another thing that takes 15 minutes to mine. I would love obsidian slabs and stairs. I mean, I guess it would. It could be cool. It could be cool. You can make rounded portals easier. That'd be kind of cool. But would they still activate if they were not like perfectly square? Is the question. Like if you had a slab somewhere, would it still activate the portal? I don't know. But. I would maybe make an obsidian dragon finally. Oh my gosh, I've never even thought about doing anything like that. That'd be crazy cool. It would look very similar to the Ender Dragon. That'd be awesome. Yeah, honestly, like this is one of the first years where I don't really have a guess for what they're gonna do at Minecraft Live. I have no idea. Absolutely no idea. Not that I had any idea before, but I always was like, here are some possible things that I think could come based on what the community has expressed they want. And I just don't know that that's going to be an indicator anymore. Or at least very often. So I don't know. I'm very, very curious to see what they announce on the 27th because I've got no expectations. My guess for this one is anything that is not end update. Yeah. I think you're probably spot on there. Probably. Probably. We're close. We're close. Seen a few big creators like Mumbo mentioning inventory management a lot. Makes me wonder if they know something. Yeah, it does. If they do know something and they like spilled potential details like that, I feel like they'd probably get in trouble if they had like an NDA or something. I know there were a few content creators who had visited Mojang within the last couple of weeks. Guarantee you that they got a not free, but yeah, probably free early preview of what's coming in the next drop to record for Minecraft Live. So I think there is information out there. I doubt it's getting dropped anywhere. Dude, I would be scared out of my mind if I got invited to Mojang and they said, here's the next update. I would keep my mouth shut as tight as possible for fear of like accidentally leaking the smallest detail about something and then, oh, you breached your NDA, you're in trouble. Not to say that I'm like loose-lipped with sharing details about stuff. I can be pretty tight-lipped if I need to be. So that's your hint, Mojang. Invite me to Stockholm or the office in Washington. I'd come out there. Invite me. I would love to see what you're working on. I promise I won't tell anybody. More like starting conversations so people aren't shocked. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Honestly, like if they did some sort of an inventory management thing, I wouldn't be mad, but I don't know that they're going to because we just got bundles and I know that was like just the surface of, starting to work on inventory stuff. I think there's probably more down the road that they would do with inventory, but I think that was like a, hey, here's a solution. I know it's not a perfect one, but here is a solution for inventory. Let that hold you over for now. I want them to add offhand. I want a parity update for offhand. Sooner than later. That's one of those other things too that like I can't see them announcing at Minecraft Live because it would only apply to one platform unless they are revamping it for both. But like offhand has been a thing on Java for a decade. And Bedrock is nowhere closer to getting it unless they've got something in the works that no one knows about. Not having offhand, like, it doesn't ruin the Minecraft experience because it's Bedrock. I like this. We got what we got. We'll play with what we got. But having tried it on Java and having like torches in one hand and a tool in the other, or like holding one tool in one hand for XP farms and repair and stuff, like there's so many uses for it that just implement it. Let's go. We gotta have it. They don't care if Bedrock has full offhand. I don't know that that's true. I don't know that they don't care. what was it, 2 or 3 years ago that Jeb said it's like it's something that they are slowly working on, but they want to get it right before they implement it. Interpret that how you may. But I don't know that it's because they don't care. B Silver B, you don't see it ever happening? He addressed that too often. Oh, what did he have to say? Did he say I don't see it ever happening? Because if that's the case, that's huge and unfortunate news. Are these empty? Oh, that one's not nice. That was the gist I got. Oh, geez. Well, that is a huge disappointment if that's the case. I mean, like, honestly, the biggest thing holding them back. Oh, geez. My bed! Ah! Stinking creepers. It wouldn't be that hard to implement if they just wanted to put it in as is. We already have an extra button on the screen on mobile for pick block. And that was the main reason they said they didn't want to put it on Bedrock Edition, is because they didn't want to just do more buttons on the screen. And then, like, what did they do a year later? They added pick block with another button on the screen. Just add a button for offhand stuff. If it doesn't have an action, then the button doesn't appear. If it does have an action, then put a button on it and call it a day. It's not a big deal for controllers. It's not a big deal for PC. Like, mobile's the only thing holding it back, and that's an easy solve. So I don't know, man. Like, if they truly have no intention of putting it on Bedrock Edition, they need to come out and say something. Rather than just, like, letting people continue to ask for it over and over. I don't think that's the best move. If only we had an area to light up, or a way to light up an area to keep mobs from spawning at night. I'm gonna do torch spam in a little bit. It's fine. How you doing, Timo? You doing all right? Welcome back, Puggy. Must be a torch shortage. Yeah, we ran out. There's no way of preventing mobs from spawning. None at all. There's no way to do it. Doesn't exist in the game. What's the likelihood, because this is the soundtrack for it, by the way, what's the likelihood we see a Minecraft Dungeons 2 announcement? Think we're going to get one? There was some speculation about it earlier in the year. I don't think it's outside of the realm of possibility. I think of all potential spin-off games that they could do a sequel for, Dungeons is like the only one. Minecraft Earth got shut down. It wasn't super popular. Minecraft Legends got shut down. It was very unpopular. Dungeons people really enjoyed. It just needed more. Just got done with movie night at the in-law. Spider-Man 2. Heck yeah! The Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. That Spider-Man 2. Was there anything in the Minecraft movie that you think might be included in the game? For the most part, they kept it pretty vanilla. And to things that already exist in Minecraft, aside from some of the stuff that like Henry the kid created, like the top launcher and the jetpack and that kind of stuff, and they have an add-on for those things. I don't see that becoming a vanilla thing. So I don't know. I don't know what they would add from the Minecraft movie that we don't already have, you know? Not sure. Yes, we did all the Jurassic Parks, and now we're going through all the Spider-Man movies in order, not counting MCU or Spider-Man villain universe. Nice. That sounds fun. I just watched Return of the Jedi with my sons for their first time watching it about a month ago. Maybe no, it wasn't even a month ago. It was like 3 weeks ago, 2-3 weeks ago. And oh, they absolutely loved it. We'd watched Empire Strikes Back and A New Hope before that, and they'd never seen Return of the Jedi. We just watched it. It's so fun. We're slowly going through the Star Wars movies with them. I don't know when we're gonna watch the prequel stuff. They're a little more intense than the originals, especially like graphics and stuff. But I don't know. We've been enjoying that, doing that as a family. Jedi was my favorite. Oh, dude, I love Return of the Jedi. It's such a good movie. I don't think they'll put out another game until Microsoft is not cutting studios anymore. Well, you know, that may be true. That is just the day and age we're in right now, right? Tech companies are cutting stuff right and left. Honestly, I think it's just a result of overhiring and stuff during the COVID era. Because there was a huge tech boom during that time. People working from home and stuff. And that's all kind of like dissipated. You remember when like COVID hit and like mobile gaming just like blew up? People were like, I'm going to be at home, so is there a game I can play on my phone? And then Minecraft had kind of a resurgence and stuff during that time, and some other games had a resurgence. It was crazy. Not that I would ever wish for that to happen again, but also like gaming industry going up. Let's find a positive way to get the gaming industry to go up that doesn't require us to be on lockdown for 6 months. They were not safe in the last round and cut some of their QA devs. That sucks. Yeah, I mean, I work for a tech company as well. We've gone through several rounds of layoffs, and I honestly, like, nobody's job is safe when cuts come into play, but I feel relatively safe in my department because our department is very small and what we do impacts the entire company. So I don't see us downsizing our department any more than it already is, unless they like completely dissolve our department and go third party, which I don't see that happening either. Are you torch spamming under the platform, or is it your new mob farm? I'll torch spam under there here in a little bit. That's one of the things I want to do tonight. What time is it? It is 10:30. Oh, we still got plenty of time. Plenty of time. Dirt. Dirt, 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 dirt. Dirt, dirt. My husband's retiring at the end of the year, but he thinks there may be cuts before then. He's a remote worker for a big company in Texas. Well, I hope he can hang on until retirement. Hopefully they don't cut him before. That would just kind of suck. What is this torch spamming? What does it do? Spamming sounds like such a bad thing. It is a bad thing. It's why I don't do it. All right. Let's see. On we go. All right. On a scale of 1 to 10, ranked from the most boring to the most exciting. I guess it's a scale of 1 to 3 because I'm only going to give 3 examples. Would you rather watch me do this? Or would you rather watch me do critical sheep shearing? Or would you rather watch paint dry? Which is the most boring thing? Shearing sheep, let's go. Sorry. Oh, Siri, be quiet. My phone thought I said Siri. B Silver B says paint drying. Critical torch spam. We could do that here in just a little bit. Jump every time we place a torch. Be awesome. Be great fun. Come here, zombie. I'm gonna smack you in the face. Good night. I remember that stream fondly. Oh, dude. And you guys kept trying to convince me, BluJay, just set up a freaking sheep farm. They're so simple to build. I don't want to. I've never built one before. I don't know how to do it. Let me just do this. What a bad idea that was. B Silver B literally said she would rather watch paint dry. I only fault tutorials. Fair enough. Leave the poor sheep alone. Wait a minute. Ooh. No, I took that as watching paint dry is more boring. No. You can't backtrack now. You said what you said. You said you would rather watch paint dry than watch BluJay place dirt blocks. Free the parrot? Where's the parrot? I didn't see it. What's up, AJ? How you doing? Don't. If you make me hit one of those dogs, so help me, I will trap you forever. Oh, this is the other thing too, dude. Right there, freaking Enderman. I need to get the anti-Enderman grief pack turned back on. I don't know why I disabled that. That was a dumb idea. Sky. It is what he asked, but he's not great with remembering details if it's been more than 3 sentences. Exactly. Unless somehow Chipotle is involved, then you got my full attention. Is anybody here from Denver? Anybody a Denver Broncos fan? Buddy? Nope. I flew into Denver about a month ago on my way to my business trip. The mountains out that way are just beautiful. Bird Blue, are you a Denver fan? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Dude, the emotions of that game, man. Like, I stood up and I watched that last series of downs unfold, and I was like, we're not gonna win this, are we? We're not gonna win it. Like, we keep running the ball and not calling timeouts and running the clock down, and I get it, like clock management, we're trying not to give the ball back to the Broncos, and I watched it unfold, and I'm like, this is a rookie kicker, right, on the Colts. There's absolutely no way this guy is gonna nail a 60-yard kick. Are you kidding me? Like, his seventh game total. So maybe he's not a rookie, but I think it was like his 7th game. And sure enough, missed the kick, and because of like a fluke penalty, they reset the downs, and even though the clock had expired, the Colts got one chance to try again, and got a 15-yard penalty and sunk the field goal. I'm like, that was the most lucky win in the entire world. I'm not going to mention that those Colts did the same thing on our field goal attempt. I've seen discourse about that as well, and I don't have an opinion on it because I don't know enough about the rule. I didn't even know that was a rule before yesterday. I have seen some people say that because they didn't do it to the center, it doesn't matter. It's only the center that you can't put leverage on. And that's about the extent of the conversation that I heard, but I don't have an opinion on it one way or another. If it did happen, there were a lot of bad calls yesterday, like the pass interference that wasn't called against Alec Pierce in the end zone. Like, that was a one bad call that went the Broncos direction. I know there were several bad calls that went the Colts direction as well. So I don't know, man. Like, the reffing was just not great. Just a Vikings fan. Plays like that are how teams get accused of ref tampering. Exactly. But you know what? As a Colts fan, I feel sorry for the Broncos because you guys had that victory without that call. That was 100%. And I walked away from the TV. I'm like, well, we just lost. That's fine. We played a good game. We'll get them next week. And then the flag came across the screen. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. We get a chance? And then it went from just kind of sad to ridiculously excited, because this is the first time since 2009. I was still in college when the Colts last started their season 2-0. And I will say, I was wrong. I was wrong about our quarterback. I thought he was just gonna bomb, but apparently we got some good good players surrounding him. The NFL is listed with the IRS as an entertainment corporation. It is as real as the WWE. I hear people say that all the time. I don't know that I believe it. I don't know that I believe like the games are scripted or predetermined like the WWE. But I mean, I can see how some people think that. I don't buy it. I do think the refs can heavily influence the outcome of a game, and I don't know like anything beyond just bad calls. I don't know that like anybody's involved in like Vegas gambling scenarios or anything like that. I know people have been accused of that, but I don't know. Sometimes it's just bad calls. Next week is the Titans. The Colts will start 3-0. I know, dude. If anybody is here from Tennessee, I'm sorry. Like, Titans are not great. They're not great. Miami's not great, and we blew them out of the water. So unless we have like a really bad day, which is possible, like 2 games out of the last 10 years where we've just played atrociously, we still haven't proven ourselves to be like the real deal just yet. We still got some time before we can say that. But at any rate, man, oh man, do I love football season. It's fun, but it is insanely busy. Both my boys playing football this year and going to their practices and games and stuff, and then watching the Colts play, and there's a lot of football to enjoy. I'm from Tennessee, but not an NFL fan. I prefer the NHL. We don't have an NHL team where I'm from, but I feel like if we did, I'd probably get into it. It's like people ask me if like I'm a college football fan since I like the NFL so much, and I'm like, not really, because I don't know who I would root for. I don't really have a preference as far as college teams go. I don't know. Could be a Columbus Blue Jackets fan. They are close to you. Well, that's true. That's true. Not an NHL fan, but still upset that Texas stole our North Stars. Where were they from before? Because they're in Dallas now, right? Minnesota? Okay. The only hockey that I know is the Mighty Ducks from the movie The Mighty Ducks. I never really followed, like, any NHL. Like, I know who Wayne Gretzky is, but I could not name another single player in the world. Mighty Ducks was filmed in Minnesota. Or the Wings. The Red Wings are from Detroit, right? Puggy, are you a hockey fan? Do you follow the Red Wings? Boo the Wings! I met Shea Weber when he played for the Nashville Predators. You're speaking a different language to me. I have no idea who these people are. Like, hockey and baseball Have never followed them. The only baseball that I like really followed when I was back in school, when like Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa were having that like home run battle that one season. And then weren't they both like on steroids or something? They both got disqualified. Or was it just Mark McGwire? I don't remember. That's like the only thing about baseball I know. I've heard of Babe Ruth. I know who that is. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Where are my arrows? I don't have any arrows. All right, let's go find a high ground place. I like hockey, but I like the Canucks. Where are they from? My condolences, Buggy. How much more we got? Not a whole lot, dude. We are getting very, very close. We're about ready to like start fading this in. Heck yeah. Would you start a hardcore world? I did for a short time and then realized that BluJay is dumb and should not try to run 2 survival series at the same time. At least not long term, or at least not in the format that I'm doing them now. That may change in the future. Honestly, I see myself doing a lot of like short-term survival content alongside a more permanent series at some point. I just don't know what that's going to look like. But honestly, I would love to do Hardcore World again and do it more seriously. Like, actually try to put some work into it. I think that'd be fun. Psycho, you like the Blackhawks? They're from Chicago, right? See, I know, like, some locations of teams. I just don't know any of the players. Timo back! Welcome back! I'm originally from Memphis, Tennessee, so NFL can take a long walk off a very short pier. Does Memphis have an NFL team? I know, like, Nashville has the Titans. Waiting for an army of creepers to come out from underneath. Yeah, it's my new creeper farm. Easy design. Just get a space and cover it with dirt. Bonus, you get more than just creepers. All right. Before I finish covering this up, should I take a break to torch spam? Should I do it? Should I do it? Dude, that looks pretty crazy. Yes. All right, Puggy. I will torch spam on one condition. That's the condition. He's so mad right now. I know it. I know it. I know it in my heart. Ban blue. Where'd my bed go? Where did I put that thing? Right there. I don't know why I put it there. My eyes are so bad. I thought that was a mushroom for a second. It's like, what is that red cow doing? Oh, okay. No point in lighting the underside. Well, I don't want like a ton of mobs just hanging out down there. This is freaking driving me nuts. These Endermen keep taking these blocks out. I gotta fix that like tonight. Fill it with lava. No, because then if I like accidentally break through the ground while I'm building something, then I'm gonna fall into it. We don't want to see that, right? Nobody wants BluJay to fall in lava. Yeah, Sky, you got the right idea. You got the right idea. They'll decrease surface mobs, won't they? I mean, yeah, but at what cost? All right, do I have any coal? I do have coal. Oh, I have a lot of coal. Holy moly. Do I have sticks? All right, let's start with that. I don't want to overdo it. Where'd you get all that coal? From mining? It's almost like you dug out a gigantic underground storage room. Yeah, 100%. I let so much junk despawn after a while, but I tried to keep like all the ores and stuff. Oh, this is gonna be so much work. Come here, buddy. No, not with the carrot, you dummy. Torch spam like it's 121, not 114. Are you saying I'm putting too many torches down because they don't need 0 light level? Or they do need 0 light level, I suppose. I don't know, you guys are not happy when I have too many torches. You're not happy when I don't have enough. I don't know what to do anymore. Stop shooting me. Stinking skeleton. BluJay's mob farm guide. Yeah, exactly. Err on the side of caution. Exactly. There is a torch shortage. But I got plenty of coal. It's fine. Oh no! Oh no. Yep. That happened. Oh gosh. Stop it! You know, I'm not even gonna worry about filling this junk back in. Who cares? No one's ever gonna see it. Ever. In a million years. Maybe a million years. But 900,000 years, no one's gonna see it. Ah! Run! All right. No one will ever know. Exactly. R on the side of pirate. Creeper? Creeper? Come here. Come here, creepy. Whoa, that was close. That was a close one. Doot 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 doot. This is so funny. You guys remember when this was like above ground? Have you tried custom brushes in World Builder? Not to any kind of like legitimate extent. I've tinkered with them a little bit. They seem like they could be a really powerful tool. I've just never done a whole lot with them. How about you? Are you asking because you want advice or because you have advice to offer? Remember when all of this was jungle? I know, dude. We'll have to do like a before and after shot in one of the videos before the season is over. Like, hey, here's how the jungle started and here's what we did to it. Dark hole back there by the tree. Okay. Yeah, we're just like kind of like getting general areas for the moment, and then I'll go back and like find dark spots and fill them in as needed. Thankfully, I'm not getting attacked by creepers and zombies every 3 seconds anymore for the moment, until I get over to like there. I was curious. I only briefly tested the water one, and it was awful. I don't think the World Builder handles water very well in general. I think I would agree with that. I don't know if that's a bug or if just like a limitation of Bedrock Edition. No idea. No idea. But yeah, I do remember tinkering with water a little bit and it not being very good. Ah! hoping to try some of the others, looking for a more subtle way to paint a build. Yeah, if you figure it out, let me know. I'd love to hear about it. Okay, it's fine. I don't think they blew up the roof. At least I hope not. Oh yeah, it's still intact. We're good. Sky, did I ever follow up with you on... Oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot. Oh shoot. Do not die to a spider, you big noob. Did I ever follow up with you on the holoprint issue I was having? Oh, there's a witch! Run! Oh, I found the mob farm. Blue death incoming? Yeah. Puggy, did you just tell me I missed a spot? Are you serious? Thought we had decided it was vibrant visuals. Yes. Yeah. I couldn't remember if I had confirmed that with you from my testing or not, but yeah, that is 100% what was causing the issue on my end as well. I'm gonna die. It's gonna happen. Psych! I win. Watch me look at that Enderman. It'd be hilarious. What do you mean there's monsters nearby? No, there's not. Let me sleep. For now. I mean, I could go get milk, or I could run for my life like an idiot. Which one's more fun? I'm getting tired. I have been staying up way too late the last few nights working on this Discord bot. Can I just say, like, ChatGPT is an insanely powerful tool if you know the right questions and prompts to ask. Even at that, like, I might still enlist some help on this bot that I've built that technically I didn't build, but ChatGPT did. But I've been up late working on it, trying to get different functionalities to work and stuff. And I don't know coding really all that well. I know enough to be dangerous. I know what kind of questions to ask it and be like, hey, can you do this? Can you do this? Can you do this? And then if something breaks, I don't know why. I have no idea. That's where I fall short, is like the lack of understanding. What's up, Navdaz? How you doing? Hey, thanks for taking care of that prune earlier. I appreciate it. Sounds like me in Redstone. See, Redstone I actually like fairly well. I like fairly well, understand fairly good. I understand fairly well. I feel comfortable with Redstone. Programming, like computer programming, not so much. I want to get better at it though. Oh yeah, TMO, I ran into that so much because like I had some functionality working on this bot a couple nights ago and failed to be smart about it. And instead of copying and pasting what worked, I overwrote it with a change that I wanted it to make, and then it didn't work. And then I couldn't figure out how to revert it back, and I lost all of my work. Now I'm trying to like break it down into like, I've got the index file for the bot, and rather than having everything in that file, any new functionality I add to it is like a module in its own separate JavaScript file. That way, if something breaks, I can easily like just delete that and not worry about it. Oh, I see you in your green glowy hat. Get out of here. Creeper. Quit hiding. Stand still. Whew. Subroutines are useful. See, now you're beyond my knowledge base. I don't know what that is. What kind of stuff do you program, Timo? I forgot. I feel like you've told me, like, at least a couple times. No! Back off! I'm almost out of torches. I'm a programmer analyst for a university. I handle background systems to keep the financial aid department alive. That's cool. So do you do a lot in like Python or another programming language? Because like Python is used for a lot of like analytics and stuff, right? Eating helps you heal? No. No, it doesn't. You're lying. You completely lost me, Rod. I have no idea what that is. I've never even heard of Wriggle. No idea what programming that is. No, it's not that advanced. I'm mostly SQL and automation design and management inside the apps they use. That's cool. And I'm out of torches, but are we done? Like, this is the super smelter. That's all lit up. That could maybe use a couple more torches. That all seems okay. Honestly, we hit most of the area. There's a few like little dark spots here and there, like this over here. toward the front that could use some. Let's go get another round of torches. Whee! All the overnight processes that update and manage the students and awards. That's cool. Oh, I've got another stack. Do I even need to do it? I don't know that I need to do it. I think one more stack should be fine. This is one of my favorite in-game music pieces. It's so relaxing and iconic. If I didn't play Minecraft for content and only played it for fun, I would 100% keep the soundtrack on. Unless, and that's a huge unless, I am branch mining and just want to watch a movie or a TV show while I'm playing. But like the music soundtrack, oh, it's so good. I don't hear it very often outside of like listening to the Spotify playlist I've got. Just because I leave the in-game music off so I can put my own music in and make seamless cuts when I'm editing. But yeah, dude, like the in-game music is just so good. It's so good. I would not be very popular with the students if they found out I'm the one who runs the SAP process that checks their GPA to make sure they qualify for continuing to receive the money. Have you played RL Craft? No, I haven't. I've heard it's really good. Darn them Cold Skill Broncos. Hey, Blue, how are you? Good. Oh, man. We were just talking about that earlier. There were definitely some bad calls on both sides of the ball on Sunday, and I don't know enough about the leverage call to know whether it's like whether they actually made a bad call or not. But as a Colts fan, I'm glad they did. That zombie had his own little apartment. I know. Yeah, but RL Craft, better on Bedrock, I've played like once. I really want to play more of it. My main focus is on finishing this series and getting this base done so that I can open myself up to doing other things. Because I refuse to just stop the series in its tracks and not finish this base. My pride won't let me do that. I've put too much work into it, spent too much time to just like call it quits. You know what I mean? Even if I want to do something else. Which, to be transparent, I do. I'm I'm ready to be done with the Bedrock Guide and move on. But all in due time. We'll get there. We will get there. I shut it off after we hit the upright. Oh yeah, that was not a happy moment for you guys. I appreciate that you want to finish the base. 100%. I really do. But I can also appreciate that we've been in this season of the Bedrock Guide for 2 years. Right? So let's like get the work done and finish it once and for all. And then move on to something fun beyond this. Not that this isn't fun, but something equally as fun that's not this. Timo, you don't see the Birdhouse announcement channel? Gosh, I need to check the permissions on Discord. I've got so many different roles, and the permission syncs are not entirely up to date. I think I need to just look into it. Dude, this season got me back into Minecraft. That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm really excited to like see this through and see this finished, but I'm also really excited about like shifting focus. And the reason why I'm excited about shifting focus for content going forward is because rather than spending, you know, 3 or 4 nights a week gathering resources for a tutorial survival video that I have to do, I'll be doing like creative world tutorials, and then this kind of stuff I can just do on stream with you guys. And heck, if we want to build the farm too on stream, whatever farm we're working on, we can do that. Because then I can just do like a progress update for the video, or capture some like third-person camera footage while we're streaming. It just opens up like my content possibilities a lot more than the guide. Because the guide, it's like, it's so granular that if you like skip something, you've missed the opportunity to explain it. And with any other survival series, it's not that way. So I'm ready to just enjoy playing Minecraft and making Minecraft videos that don't require a massive tutorial. I suspect it's a permissions thing, Sky. We all know Blue's jealous of my talent. He probably forgot to include me when he updated. Sorry, TMO. Are you able to see like the Nest information channels? Like the Nest rules and info? Are you able to see that, TMO? Because the new IP address for the server is in there. And I've got a bot that should have messaged you. And if it didn't, or the bot has expired, then we'll need to like reboot the bot to have it push you a message again to add yourself to the allow list. It's all based on role. It's based on whether or not you have the YouTube members role. And a couple other roles are included in there as well. And if you have one of those roles, you get the bot invite to add yourself to the allow list. It's basically like a automated allow list process. Ow! It's been a long grind on this guide. It's understandable wanting a change of pace. Yep. Yeah, I get the sense that doing a regular Let's Play style survival series is just going to free me up to enjoy Minecraft much more and to be more creative more quickly. If that makes any sense at all. I got the message but didn't see it until 2 hours later. I'm currently not playing on the Nest, so it's okay. Well, the next time it pushes through, if you see it within 10 minutes or so, just go ahead and reply with your username, and it can add you. I'm trying to figure out some database so that if somebody types their username in wrong, which has already happened a couple times today, we can adjust that because it's all cached. That functionality does not exist yet, and I need to figure out how to do it. And then, like, functionality for, like, if maybe somebody like you doesn't see the message until 2 hours later, then they can either, like, send a command to recycle that message again on their own and not recycle it to everyone, because that's how it operates now. Anybody who's not in the allow list, it will send that message to again to get them to prompt and add their own name. So it definitely has some limitations. It has some quirks that are not ideal, but over time we'll polish it up and get it working right. Did you see how that zombie attacked the wandering trader? How rude. I know, I had nothing to do with it. I did not do anything. I just stood there and watched. It's like, oh man, zombies. Why you gotta be so mean? Bring back those creative juices. Oh, dude, I feel it. Like, this base is cool, and I love the theme that I chose, but I have another theme for my next base that if I build it in this world that's going over there, oh, I'm so excited about it. It's gonna be fun. Different than anything I've really ever done. I like turtles. Yeah, we try to keep things pretty chill here. There are obvious moments where we'll like do something crazy and stupid, but Honestly, like, my personality is pretty chill. So, just hanging out and playing the game, I enjoy it. It's fun. Ugh. Ugh. Bro. All right, there's a lot going on here. I need to sleep. Sleep. Like accidentally fall into lava on occasion. Yeah. It's like once every 3 or 4 years now. It doesn't happen very often anymore. Aw, dude, home stretch right here. We are there. There's nothing more chill than falling into lava. I don't even have a response for it. I don't. I was trying to think of some corny dad joke to reply with, and I failed miserably. You tired, AJ? I'm getting tired myself. As soon as I finish, like, flattening this land out, we're calling it, going to bed. PSA, TNT tunneling in the nether shouldn't be done at Y18. Oh, gosh. Did you hit some lava lakes? Think of it like Y14 is where you want to do TNT tunneling. No! Wow, he hung on to that way too long. I could have gotten away. How much dirt have you gone through on this guide? I don't know. Hey, Puggy, are you happy now? The tree is filled back in, technically. Wanted to give you the full dramatic effect. That is true. What a treat. BluJay streamed during my lunch break. Happy lunch break. What you eating today? Oh, yeah. I gotta say, like, I feel like the amount of dirt that I've gone through for this specific flattening project, it's probably like in the realm of 10 to 15 shulkers. It's quite a bit of dirt. Ah-ha! Ha-ha! Got him! Ooh, eating Subway, nice. I have not had Subway in a long time. Subway's got some good food. I might shape this out a little bit more at some point, but for now it's good. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough. Why get Subway when you can get Chipotle? You see, now you're speaking my language. You're speaking my language. Boom. We need to cover this, and then we're fully good to go. Oh yeah. Excellent. It's like it wasn't even there. There was no valley here. It was always just this. Oh yeah, that gives us plenty of canvas to work with. Because from here, I can bring the road up to the wall. And then from there, that's where the road stops. I have a big gate in the wall. And then I can have a few maybe small sub-roads, but mainly like concrete factory here. Probably a crafter station over here. And then like filler houses, maybe a filler house there, some filler houses throughout, and then maybe just like a bunch of trees and nature-y kind of stuff. Maybe I even have like a small river or something that comes from the reflecting pond. I don't know. Like, we'll get creative with it. We'll do something fun with this space. And then here, I'm just going to fill it back in with trees and a path, a temporary path right here that may eventually lead to my future base over there. We'll see. We'll see. But I think that's going to do it for this evening. Look at that, Blue. We watched paint dry. Yes, we did. Yes, we did indeed. Future stream projects to get us moving toward the end of this base. And I know, like, it looks barren right now. How are we talking about the end of the base when we've only got like 5-10 buildings? Right? This is all going to go quick. Some of this stuff is going to be filler that does not have any function. That's kind of always the plan. That was always the plan. But future stream projects to kind of move us closer to that goal. I need to dig out a tunnel, cave kind of thing that leads over to here. That's another good stream project we can do here soon. Maybe we can finish the roof together on a stream here soon. Another project that we desperately need to finish so that I can actually use my storage system again is the storage room. I've got like most of the decorative stuff done as far as like the storage units themselves. Like we got this in place, we got this in place, that in place. Like it's all there. I just need to build the walls and then like take all the torch spam out and make it dark up there, so that it just looks like an open void, and then maybe throw some skulk in, and then this room's done. It looks like there's a lot left to do, but there's really not a lot left to do in here. It's just a matter of getting done. So, stream project for this very soon. And then we'll be home free. Guys, thank you so much. It's been awesome. I appreciate you guys. Love you guys to death. Appreciate y'all. If you ever need to talk about anything, I'm always here. I know we kind of started out the stream a little bit heavy, but you know, that's life. Let's be transparent with each other. Let's lift each other up, build each other up. And you guys have a great week. We'll talk to you again soon. Have a good night. Goodbye.